Yo, what is up, Dominators? Welcome back to my channel. How does that sound? On my last video, I got a comment regarding our family name. Don't worry guys, I did not forget about our family name. I just don't want to rush it since it's going to stick with us forever. So keep on dropping your suggestions down in the comment section below. I try to read and respond to as many comments as I can. Anyways, for the newcomers, my name is Dominic Naba and welcome to my channel. The coronavirus. It's still kicking around and being a complete Everything has changed. It's a complete new world. No joke, it had an effect on everything, including my university. Sick. This video is basically going to be like an update vlog on the education system at TUM. Gonna be doing a comparison between the education system before the coronavirus and after the coronavirus. I'm gonna be covering a bunch of things like the online lessons, remote exams, tutors, and an update on the campus life. So basically everything. Anyways, let's get on with the video. Alright, so as I mentioned in my previous videos about TUM, this university is, let's say, revolutionary, even though that's not the word I'm looking for. Anyways, you'll see what I mean in a second. First things first, our lectures are completely 100% online courses now. However, this is not that big of a change because we always had those. Kinda. You see, this is what I mean by revolutionary. In most universities, you have to be actually present in the auditoriums. But TUM gives us the opportunity to watch the lectures online. Basically, you could be anywhere. Starbucks, in your bed, even the toilet. I mean, anywhere. And that's pretty much how I watch my lessons most of the time. And yes, including sitting on the toilet. The best. Anyway, since now we're not allowed to sit all together in a closed space, we have to watch our lessons at home. Last year and the years before that, our professors gave the lectures in auditoriums. While that's still the case with some lectures, some are a bit different. For example, this semester I have a class called Theoretical Informatics. The class was so boring and so hard to concentrate on. Why, you might ask? Well, first of all, we couldn't see the professor's face. He did like a voiceover to some PowerPoint presentation. Oh, you want to see how the lecture was? No problem. Check it out yourself.
Für welches Sigma ist Sigma-Stern eine endliche Menge?
And I swear to God, the audio on this video is probably better. And the lecture wasn't live, so you couldn't ask your questions straight away. You have to either write an email to the professor or the tutors or use a website to ask your questions.
Not so small, yeah, they're around 10 megabytes, so it can take a while.
Dass sich dann deren Spektrum überlagert. Im Abtasttheorem von Shannon-Nyquist dargestellt.
Anyways, some lectures are actually re-uploading their live streams from the past years. I get that it's all new and I understand them perfectly. Maybe in the future they will come up with new solutions. It's just a learning process, so yeah, we'll see in the future. Now, let's talk about exams. The funny thing is, normally the exam days, even the retake exam days, were all set and shown to us publicly, the students, on the first day. However, since they have no idea how the exams are going to be like, they have no idea when the exams are going to take place. And I hope they won't be remote exams because they just suck. Just imagine, while you're writing your exam, the power disconnects or your Wi-Fi disconnects. What are you going to do then? That's it, you just failed the exam. However, this semester I also have a class called GRNVS, which stands for... And for that class, we have a midterm exam. And that's going to be remote, so it's kind of like a practice exam. The professor said that we can solve the exams with our tablets, you know, the ones that have pens, or print them out, solve it, and then re-upload it. For example, the exam is going to be 45 minutes long. The professor is going to upload the exam, let's say 1 p.m. And we are supposed to hand in the exam at 2 p.m. If you do the math, it means that we have about 15 minutes for preparation. I mean, it's a good idea, but what are the students supposed to do that don't have tablets or don't have printers? This exam is going to be an open book, which means since they can't see us, they can't control us. So we can use the internet, we can use the books, yeah. But therefore, I have a feeling that the exams are going to be harder. time for the campus. Hey. Anyways, the campus is still in lockdown for the foreseeable future. Sick. Which means that we won't be able to use the libraries for, extra resources. But the campus being in lockdown also has some benefits. For example, if you have seen my A Day in the Life of a College Student at TUM vlog, you probably saw me hand in my homework at some point. So, for some lectures we have to hand in our homework using boxes, like the ones in post offices. Anyways, now it's going to be easier, because now you can use a website to upload your homework, which is actually a relief. Think of it like this. Let's say you have to hand in the homework on Wednesdays, right? If you don't have a class on Wednesday, you have to go to the university just to hand in your homework. Now, okay, you can obviously hand in the homework the day before, but normally you need as much time as you can get to do the homework. So this new system kinda eases our lives a bit. Now, let's talk about the tutors. So, like I said before, the tutors are the most important part of our university. Even more important and essential than the lectures themselves. Because you learn with practice. You learn the theory in the lectures and then use that knowledge in the lectures by doing some exercises. Anyway, so normally you have to sign up for tutors. There's like 4 tutors a day for each class, and you basically have to pick the one that suits your time plan the best. And for the people who are wondering, this is my time plan now. However, let's say your tutor is not the greatest and you can't actually learn something from him or her. What are you going to do now, right? Well, before you had the possibility to visit other tutors without even signing up for them. However, now I have no idea how that's going to be like. Now the tutors are going to take place in either a Zoom conference call or this website called Big Blue Button. And that new site is actually pretty cool. Because with this new website, everyone can work on the same paper, draw stuff, and then solve equations, and everyone sees it. Anyways, what if our tutor is not good? Will we be able to hop on another call? I don't know. Personally, what I would do is that I would pick the best tutor and then turn it to a lecture in which the tutor solves all the questions and the students have to listen to him or her. I don't know. It's just a recommendation.
1 week later.
Okay, so a little update. I tried to create the scenery again. I did my best. So I had my first tutors and they were okay.
A Stern, also jetzt auch die Legierung von der Aussage, ist nicht A+, kein Element aus A+, weil ich weiß ja, Epsilon ist immer ein A Stern drin. Halte ich jetzt wieder die Definition von A+ aus. A+ ist gleich die Vereinigung.
As a matter of fact, you do have the opportunity to hop on another Zoom call, which is dope. And how did I learn that? Well, apparently May 1st is like a holiday in Germany. Dope. And I actually had a tutor on Friday, to which I was not going to be able to attend. So what I did was I asked around, I asked my friends, and they basically gave me the link to hop on the Zoom call, and I did. So actually there's not that much of a difference in the educational system. It's just that everything's now online. I mean, it has its benefits, it has its downsides. Not gonna lie, I miss hanging out with my friends and going to the auditorium and going to the cafeteria after our lectures to, just study together, chit chat, eat some food, look at girls and stuff like that. But anyways, these are tough times and we have to stay home, be strong, and someday they will come up with a solution and solve this whole global pandemic. Until then, we're stuck at home. Now, language courses. This one is not as important as the other ones, but I wanted to say a few things anyways. So, in order to earn some extra credits, you can actually take language courses. Let's go. And unlike other classes, you have to be actually present in the lectures to be able to take the exam in the end of the semester. However, now there is not going to be an exam. The only way for you to get the credits is that you have to prepare a portfolio containing some homework and some projects you get during the semester. We'll see how challenging that will be. Oh, and the lectures will take place using a Zoom call. Now, I had my first lesson last week and it was kinda okay. Check it out. Normally these are a great way to make some new friends, because it's like 15 people in like a normal class, so it's kind of like the high school vibe. But now it's online. Yeah. So, I'm taking Spanish, and in order to perfect your Spanish, you have to talk, right? What our teacher did was that she created smaller Zoom calls containing 2 or 3 students, and then we basically had like a conversation with each other, which is actually not as bad as it sounds, so good job. I feel like I've been talking for hours. I think that pretty much covers about everything. I hope I was able to provide you with some new information. If I get some new information while I'm editing this, I will include it now. No? Okay. If I learn anything new after this video is live, I will do a short video about them as well. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya!